What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Premier Podcast. This is episode 5. I'm your boy J-Mac, here with Wick.
What's up?
And Tuna.
What's poppin'?
Start off, I want to let y'all know about episode 4. Y'all probably noticed it's not on YouTube yet. We had some technical difficulties. It won't upload the full podcast. And so we've been trying to work that out all week, but we didn't want to stop the content. So we're just going to move on. Wick is going to start us off with some appetizers. Then it's going to go to me.
Yep.
With more video games and esports. Then to Tuna. Talking about LeBron James today, I believe this is the main topic.
Yeah.
And then Wick, I'm not entirely sure what he's talking about.
Colors.
Colors. We're going to talk about colors tonight. Alright, Wick, appetizers. Hit it.
Alright, so there's a new Ebola outbreak in Congo. That's in Africa, I believe. That's south-ish.
Yeah.
An Aero Mexican plane, that's like the company that flies people in and out of Mexico. Obviously. Crashes at 10 a.m. this morning, but all three passengers survived.
That's it, just 3.
103, sorry. I read the net. Okay, three people died in Zimbabwe today because they're having an election, and the current president has an opposition that is like violent and killing people, so they killed 3 people today. Trump supporters rallied behind the CNN host. I forgot his name. What's his name? Do you know?
Not a clue.
Who?
The CNN host.
I don't watch CNN.
I know what you're talking about, yes.
Okay, well, they chanted CNN sucks during a live recording.
It's hilarious.
This was in Tampa, Florida, too. So a lot of minorities, the people who don't support them, but they were wearing MAGA shirts and shit and chanting CNN sucks. It was awesome.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Travis Scott is dropping Astroworld Friday. Yeah.
Watch.
That is the same date of the Black Ops 4 beta on PlayStation 4 as well. Fun fact.
Sweet.
Alright, so that's
Is it gonna be good?
The Astroworld?
Yeah.
Of course. He's been going for like 3 years on this thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that why everybody's like freaking out about it? Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
He's
I was
selling-
like, what's going on? I was
he's
like,
selling-
didn't he just drop something like not too long ago?
He's selling, he's on like singles and shit with people.
Mm-hmm.
But, he actually has like merchandise, like hoodies and shit. And
Yeah, no, I
shirts.
saw somebody buy one. It was like $80 for a hoodie or some shit. That's what it's like. That's what
Is that
Yes, sir, that's it.
Alright, so what's new in esports? Nothing is really new. We're going to cover the.
Paul got in here. He's excited for Astroworld.
we're gonna cover the Fortnite Summer Skirmish a little bit more. We touched on it in episode 4. But week, Trace week 3 had it was a duo format, race to the crown, 13 points was the goal, 4 points for a win, 2 points for 5+ kill game for the combined duo. Winning team, there's no one I knew. Energy Zate and Saf win with a duo that won for week 3 day 1. That's the
oh my
NA,
gosh, bro.
that's the NA server.
Yeah.
And then and actually there was I don't know if y'all noticed, but there's been like controversy every week. So week 1 there's like all the lag. They only played 4 out of it was supposed to be 10 games. And then week 2 the winner was accused of cheating.
No, we weren't shitting on you, Paul.
It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be sick. I'm excited. I know you were too. I didn't, but we weren't shitting on you. Okay. Shitted on.
But yeah, so week 2, the solo winner was accused of cheating using a keyboard and mouse on PlayStation 4 to improve, but he was proved like he was playing fair. And then week 3, Team Liquid, their duo didn't get to play in one of the matches. I don't remember why. Usually, like, they didn't ready up, or they like got disconnected, but they like played the match through anyways. And so they played one less match than everybody else, and they were actually one of the top teams. So that could have been the deciding factor for them to have taken first.
So whose fault is that? Is that like Epic's fault, or is it like their fault?
watching it, I believe there's something about them not being readied up at the time that it went live. So it might have been their fault, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
But something like that. And then week 3, day 2, the EU winners was Atlantis Nitro and Atlantis Mighty Win. No idea who they are. But yeah, they won the duos for week 2.
Dakota.
Yeah.
You know, from EU.
Yeah, he didn't even participate because they don't want like the same people every time. But on to newer and bigger worldwide things is the NALCS, North American League Championship Series. The summer split is going on right now, and last time you were here, the first place spot was in like a 4 or 5 way tie. Now do a 2-way tie with actually Liquid has it outright first because 100 Thieves is second, but Team Liquid would be 100 Thieves earlier in the split, so Team Liquid has it outright first right now, but that doesn't ranking. Then there's a tie for 3rd and 4th, and then 5th is Optic at 66, and then the next 14 tied for 6th at 5 and 7, and then Clutch all the way down the bottom with regular.
So it's not a breakaway from Mike being.
Yeah, it's starting to spread out a little bit.
Good. It's a lot more interesting that way.
For real. The top 2 teams were actually the top 2 teams at the end of the season last year. I mean, they took first in the split, but lost to Team Liquid in the championship game in the playoffs. So Liquid ended up taking the championship of the whole thing last split. So those top 2 teams are still performing at that level. So like, and I think Liquid has the same team. 100 Thieves has actually switched up their roster since the split, but obviously their change has not hurt them in any way. It's actually, they're still performing at the high level they need to. And on to kind of more recent stuff is the COD Champs is going live August 15th. The pool play, the pools have been released, and there's I don't know how many groups. There's group A, B, C, all the way through like H, I think. Yeah, through H. I don't want to go through all of them. There's 4 teams in each group.
Kind of like the World Cup.
Yeah. And I believe the top 2 teams from each group advance. It'll be over 5 days. So
it's just like the World Cup.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing will take 5 days. Pool play will be the first 3 days, and then the next 2 will be the actual tournament play for the championship. So look forward to seeing what's going to happen in COD as the new Call of Duty is about to come out. So
I won't be watching that game stuff.
And as I mentioned earlier, the beta for Black Ops 4 is going live on PlayStation 4 this Friday, the 3rd.
Why would the PlayStation 4? Oh yeah, that's
because they have
the sun, right? Yeah.
So Xbox will come out later, and then the Blackout, the Battle Royale mode that's coming out on Black Ops 4, the beta for that drops in September.
Did you guys see the trailer for that?
No, I have not watched the trailer for that
Great
yet.
dope.
It's
helicopters.
It's supposed to have like land, air, and sea vehicles and stuff. Which I'm excited for.
Is it working on that?
Oh, it is. Good. The way they have it set up reminds me kind of like Battlefield. I don't know if y'all ever played Battlefield.
Yeah.
But they have like air, land, and sea vehicles and stuff that you can use. So
that is a crazy freaking game.
Battlefield?
That is a crazy game. I could never play.
I suck at that game.
I don't know.
It looks so hard to play. Like there's so much
The
stuff
map-
going
the
on.
maps are
and the
so
maps
big.
Yeah, exactly. If you can fly a plane through the map, probably not. It's probably way too big. You just slim it out.
They have pretty big teams though. I think it's like 18 on each side or something.
What? Fuck around.
No.
They're big. But I think that's pretty much all we have for esports this week. Keep y'all updated. Alright, next one. So, Tuna, what's going on in the world of sports?
There's a lot going on. The main thing I want to talk about today is obviously going to be LeBron James. That's going to be towards the end. But right now, what's happening in the MLS? Zlatan Ibrahimovic on the 2-3 days ago. So today's the first. It was on the 29th. He recorded his first hat trick in the MLS, and he did it in 24 minutes.
Holy shit!
Wow! Not even
That's
a
insane.
quarter of the game. Not a third of the game. Not even a third of the game. He did it. And he's 36 years old. Old as crap.
That's his first?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
in the MLS. In the MLS.
Okay. Gotcha.
He hasn't been here too long. How long has he been in the MLS? You know?
He's had 17 appearances.
17 games.
17 games.
In his first 17 games, he has a hat trick already.
Yep. And
Oh my gosh.
he has 15 goals in 17 appearances, and he plays for the LA Galaxy. If you guys didn't know, that was a pretty big thing during the summer. But yeah, so he's the LA Galaxy fans should be excited since they're actually playing him a little bit more than they have been. Nobody here knows too much about MLS.
I know LA Galaxy because that was always like one of the more popular teams. He's like
They picked him, yeah.
He was on there, and then like I think Landon Donovan just played. He was the midfielder for the United States.
Yeah.
I've heard of that name.
So LA Galaxy
I've heard of
is
that name.
LA Galaxy is like one of like the top MLS teams or most widely known anyways.
Yep. And then that's pretty much it going on in MLS right now. But then we got the MLB. They just inducted a bunch of Hall of Famers on the 29th again. And the bigger names that, well, I mean, everybody should know the names of everybody. It's like 5 or 6 people. Can't remember exactly how many there is.
But we still know. But you can't remember.
Yeah, people, I mean, like, if you heard the name, you'd, like, know who we're talking about. Somewhat who we're talking about.
I guarantee you, I don't know, like, any. I might know, like, 1 or 2.
You should know these two. These guys are really big. So we got one of the biggest ones is Vladimir Guerrero. You should remember that. Okay, he was a right fielder. He's really good. His son plays in the AA right now, and he's going off. But he's the first Dominican position player to ever be inducted in the Hall of Fame. So that's a pretty big achievement. And then Chipper Jones was inducted in the Hall of Fame as well. He's a third baseman, played for the Braves. Great hitter. Obviously, that's why he's inducted in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, those are the main two. And now
I want to talk about the Nationals game with the Mets.
Oh, 26-1 or whatever?
It was 25-4.
25-4. Bryce Harper had like what, 6 RBIs or something like that?
So, no, I think it might have been, what's the better dude's name?
I don't know.
The dude who charged the mountain. Or fake charge.
Richardson. Yeah, Richardson. Yeah.
I think he was one of the 6 RBIs.
Dang. Well, yeah, 20.
Somebody had 6 targets.
Yeah, okay. But the Mets had to end up bringing in their shortstop to pitch.
He pitched for like multiple innings.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 innings, and it was just it was bad. He threw a 54-mile-an-hour curveball, and it hit somebody, and the guy fake charged him out, which is this Richardson guy we're talking about. It's pretty funny.
Fucking hilarious.
But that's about the only thing that happened in that game. Just a bunch of runs, just crazy. Yeah, so that's it for the MLB. Now we're moving on to basketball. And what I want to talk about first is Zion, whatever this kid. This kid is a stud. He literally just graduated high school. He's been all over Instagram, Twitter. If you follow basketball, there's no way you haven't seen a clip of this kid. He's mashing it down.
I think he's that good though. I don't think he's that good at basketball.
Have you seen him play basketball?
Yes,
like actually play.
I watched like the AAU tournaments, whatever that they finally used to do. I watched them, and he did not impress me in those games.
He's just really fucking big.
He's 6'7",
yeah,
285.
Yes, that's what I just said.
He's at 18 years old.
He's huge,
and he has hops. Okay, that's all you need in basketball anymore.
Being big and has hops gets you to the NBA.
I will give you guys, he cannot shoot to save his life. He's not even confident in his own jump shot.
He can't dribble.
He can dribble.
He can
in a fast break.
For a bigger guy, he can handle the ball. Right? I saw him take the ball.
He's 6'7", and he's 18. He's gonna have to progress.
Obviously.
He's just a freak athlete. He's crazy. All of his dunks all over the internet.
Just noticed your hair.
What? You like that, dude? You like it? I can make it worse for you if you want me to.
No, that's perfectly. That's bad.
Okay.
Perfect amount of bad.
Yeah. Well, he's playing. He is playing for Duke this year. So check him out. Everybody's been posting about how Duke's good. They've been scrimmaging, and everybody's thinking they're going to be one of the. Obviously, they're always one of the top teams in the NCAA, but they think they're going to be
looking up there again. More.
Yep.
This year.
They're projected to win it next year.
Probably.
The day after Villanova won March Madness, their odds is the Vegas something like QuickBook or whatever. They were projected to win 5-1.
Dude.
Dang, bro. Against everybody else.
You know more about that. I don't really watch NCAA too much. I need to get into it more. I watch March Madness like every game, but that's about it. So that's it for college. Now we're moving on to the NBA. The biggest thing that's happening right now is LeBron James. always the biggest thing happening in the NBA right now.
Kobe's coming out of retirement. You hear about that?
We'll get to that. First, I want to talk about LeBron James. He just opened up a brand new school, the I Promise School. You see the front entrance and everything. There's like stairs, crazy, everything like that. It has all the shoes on the wall. All of them mean something. But this school that he set up is like for 200 kids, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. It's like not a whole bunch, obviously, because
like what?
of these things I'm going to list off.
How much is that?
And it's in Akron, Ohio.
10
It's
classes?
hometown. Yeah, it's like, I think it has a bunch. But he is providing free tuition, uniforms, bikes and helmets, free transportation within 2 miles of the school, and free breakfast, lunch, and snacks. He's also offering food for the families of these kids, GED and job placement for the parents, like services like that,
Wow.
and also guaranteed tuition to the University of Akron for every student who graduates.
What? That's insane.
So what are they? Is it a high school?
I saw kid. I think it's like all ages. I think they start young, obviously, because they want them to graduate, like, and they're paying tuition and everything like that. So they want them.
Is it starting in elementary or starting like middle school?
I think it's in elementary because I saw a bunch of like pictures and everything, and they were all young kids. And I didn't see any older kids in the pictures or anything like that. So maybe they're. I
a
need
program.
but it's a school. Yeah, it's a program, but like in its own building. It's teachers, and it's like a regular school, like a small regular school.
Okay,
Like
so
our
are they
school-
starting with all grades right now, or are
I
they just building up to it?
I think they're building up to it. Because I mean, you can't just have somebody come in, give like he's
Like just come in for like this 1 year,
yeah,
and, like automatically all the
senior, and
benefits.
then he gets free tuition to the University of Akron. Obviously, they want like, and I mean, it's gonna take a bunch of people out of the streets and everything like that, and get them better schooling than they would if they went to a public school. I don't know how exactly he went about how they pick the kids or whatever, because obviously there's like a selection process.
It sounds like it's geared toward like lower income and
Yeah, that's exactly what it's for.
like lower income, people that are like struggling, like
Yeah.
parents that are
Exactly, that's why they're doing the GEDs, and
So-
like, I just like how they're implementing that. They're helping the parents out too, not just
that's
the kids, and that
absolutely
will. If the kids see their parents doing better and having better opportunities, then they will want to succeed.
Yeah, I think that's actually like really cool. Like it's a very unique idea of bettering the entire family and not just investing in the kids. Because
And betting on
if you
Yeah.
just invest in the kids, then the kids are still influenced by their parents.
Yeah, the parents can just bring them down.
And so like if their parents aren't invested, then the kids are going to suffer.
It's not a help me, help you. It's a you do good so you can help us.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a benefit for everybody. So that's good.
This
It's
is
just-
I agree.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
a very good idea. I wish everybody could have this opportunity, but these 200-some kids are getting this opportunity. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the next thing we're going to talk about is the Lakers. Kobe coming back? Question mark? Maybe. Definitely not coming back. There's no way he's coming back.
Youngster?
Why would he come back?
I think he could still do better than about half the league.
True, but also he could get another injury. He could.
But-
I don't think he wants to play with a guy like LeBron.
What do you mean doesn't want to play with a guy like LeBron?
Like he doesn't want to play with somebody up.
At that caliber of a player?
No, like okay, I know, like
Because he's a team player. We've said that he betters his team all the time. So why would he not want to play with someone that makes the team better?
because Kobe's mentality. It's like that's like if Michael retired and Magic Johnson went to the Bulls, and then Michael Jordan came out of retirement and played with him. That's what I think it would be like. Because I mean they're like friends and everything, but I don't think Kobe has that mentality to where he would like, oh, I want to play with LeBron. He's like, I'd rather play against you.
Just like the competitor aspect.
Yes, exactly.
But I think that he would because his team, like him and LeBron, competing against the Warriors, and that also like I feel like that would be.
I think because he has enough competition in the league as of now. He doesn't have to go against LeBron.
Yeah.
I know, but I just don't think it would be stupid for him to come out of retirement.
It would be stupid. I would love to see it though.
It would be pretty awesome to watch, see them play against each other.
Watch Kobe take like a shooting role.
Exactly. Even I bet he could do really good. He could probably easily put 15, 16.
He get the worst defender on him, even though it's Kobe, because he's old.
I doubt it.
I doubt he did.
Maybe like the first 20 games, and then like if he starts going off, they're gonna be like, you, because LeBron's gonna be looking for him every single time. Because I mean, mid range, anything close to the basket, he's gonna be open. He's 40.
Well, that's
almost.
Because like, okay, so like you said, like the bigger names, like LeBron likes to drive and kick. Like, you see him do that all the time. And Kobe would be a great compliment to that.
I mean, he's an old man.
His shooting
and
is
old men shoot like insane.
His shooting like, in the league was like unparalleled. Like, he was like the best shooter, like all around.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just from any individual spot, but like just all around. He's like the best shooter, best scorer. And so to put him in with someone that's gonna draw attention, just to get him a wide open shot, bro, like that would be
He
insane.
doesn't have to create his own shots. He just needs to
That's
get open.
But for 20 years, he was mindset, get my own shot.
Yeah,
I'm
he's older
creating.
now.
I'm
He's older.
creating.
He knows
I
how to
know
do it.
exactly, but I mean, like that's gonna be his mentality. He's not gonna want LeBron to bring the ball down every single time. He's gonna want to bring the ball down, and then his old age is gonna catch up to him that way. Like he's 20.
If you bring it down, try to do some nasty spin, break his head.
Yeah. Both of them at the same time, just falls down. Still shoots it and makes a shot though.
Yeah, he'll make it.
And then he'll shoot the free throws and make it because that's what he did on his Achilles. That'd be crazy.
Oh, yes, he did do that.
Yeah, that was freaking crazy. I can't believe he did that. Like, I don't know anybody else. I don't even think LeBron James could do that.
No.
He literally ruptured his Achilles, stood up. Obviously, you see he was in pain. And then just walked to the free throw line, no help whatsoever. Shot 2 free throws, and then just walked off. No help at all whatsoever. Had a ruptured Achilles. That is crazy. But the main thing I want to talk about is, are the Lakers going to be good this year? How good? And if they are, how good are they?
So who's starting?
Okay, who do they have around
LeBron.
Rondo's got to start.
Wait, who?
Rondo?
Wait,
Ball's going to have to come off the bench.
Rajon Rondo. I didn't know he was that Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I was
Kuzma.
always a Rondo.
Kuzma.
I'm definitely down with Rondo.
JaVale. McGee.
Yeah, JaVale, Kuzma, LeBron, Rondo. You shooting good.
Josh Hart, Lance Stevenson. Probably Lance.
I bet you Lance starts at point guard. I bet you Rondo comes off the bench.
Lance starts at point guard.
He
A
plays-
6'7" shooting guard.
He brings the ball down. He brought it down to the Pacers all the time.
Yeah, he's a shooting guard.
And LeBron's gonna
He's
bring
still being good guard.
LeBron's gonna bring the ball down a lot of times.
I know, but I mean, still, he's not going to be playing the point guard role. Then who are you going to put shooting guard? So you're going to have Rondo and Lonzo come off the bench?
Yeah, sure.
That's what I'm saying. They may put Lance Stevenson as a 6-man option
Okay.
and put Josh Hart in that starting role and see how he does.
I think Lance is too much of a Draymond to not start. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll probably start over.
He brings that edge, though, that you need off the bench.
Hey,
That's
okay.
the thing. I don't think Josh Hart, Lonzo, maybe Rondo could. Brandon Ingram definitely can't yet. But, I mean, he just brings that edge, and I think it would hype that whole second team up.
If you put Kuzma on the bench and then go small and then put LeBron in the power forward spot, you could have Rondo, Stevenson,
Ingram.
Hart, and then LeBron and McGee.
They're not going to go that small, though. They're not beginning of the game.
That's not very small.
That is a pretty small team. Josh Hart is your small forward, or even Lance Stevenson at your small forward. Imagine if they go up against the Clippers and Tobias Harris is staring across Lance Stevenson. He's going to go off.
But who else do they have? Like their post game.
The post team, they have, they don't have a goal team, I don't think.
It's all you guys. It is though.
They got Kuzma, they lost Julius Randle.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're still getting some pieces there, but I know they have JaVale McGee. Kuzma's definitely starting. Kuzma's not going to start after the year he had. There's no way.
Not gonna not
Like, yeah, is no question he's going to start. He's such a good shooter at the power forward spot to be able, like LeBron, like it'll help LeBron. He can do it, pick a pop. He can stand in the corner. He can post up. He can like Kuzma is just an all-around player. He can do a lot.
Do Stevenson and Hart, and then have Rondo and Lonzo come off.
You can't have Rondo and Lonzo come off the bench though. That's the thing. One of them two are starting at point guard because that's their only 2 point guards.
Like true point guards.
True point guards, yeah. And I meover they're
So who would you rather come on? Who would you rather start?
Rondo because he's
like
he's had that position and his dad isn't over there trying to control everything. Yeah. But I mean, nothing against Lonzo Ball. I just don't. I mean,
Okay,
I don't know.
so
What
then you said that Lance is coming off the bench.
Yeah, I think
Because you said you said either Rondo or Lance is come off the bench for the to like lead and bring the energy to the second team. So would you rather start Lonzo and have Rondo come off since you have that way you have the intensity and start with Stevenson?
If you have Stevenson on the bench, though, Rondo can make shots for other people. Lance Stevenson can do both. And then if you have Lonzo and then Brandon Ingram right there, that's going to help him a bunch. because Alonzo can go get his own shot. He hopefully doesn't shoot it very much. He can shoot layups, but he can't shoot jump shots. And then Lance Stevenson right there. Alonzo can get other people's shots, so you can get Brandon Ingram spot-up jumpers. If Kuzma still ain't getting spot-up jumpers, even LeBron, you can get him spot-up jumpers. I mean, just Rondo he's got the IQ that you need as a starting point guard.
I feel like we're underestimating LeBron again, because I don't think it fucking matters.
It doesn't matter, but I mean, we're trying to build the best team around this guy that they have right now.
Yeah.
And I think
we all know it's revolving around LeBron. Which is why we're focusing on the other players and what they can bring to LeBron.
LeBron's playing 48 minutes, so he's going to play with everybody.
Exactly. He's going to be. That's why I'm saying Josh Hart probably starting at the two guards. He can hit shots. Obviously, we saw that in the summer league. He went off and just hit shots. Pick and roll with Kuzma. JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee's going to go off. You're going to have 20 each. Call him.
Who?
JaVale McGee.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's not happening. There's no way that's happening.
12 missed dunks.
12 missed dunks. 12 missed layups. Shit. I don't even think he can shoot layups. I've never seen him shoot a layup.
No?
Exactly. It's all dunks. All dunks. I saw him shoot one shot over the backboard.
Oh, wow, nice.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Shout out to that. He fell over the backboard. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for sports. So the Lakers, I think they're going to be number 2, number 3 in the West.
In the West? They're number 4.
Forgot about the Rockets, number 4. 3 or 4. They got OKC for 3 or 4.
No, OKC's going to be better. OKC is
going to be better.
OKC's being 3. Rockets are still going to take it in the regular season. What are you doing?
I almost keep my video.
Okay, Rockets are taking the season again. Warriors are going to be lackadaisical like they were this year. Come second. Then Thunder, and the Thunder can beat everybody and win it all. Russ has triple-double. That's 50 points every postseason game.
Okay. I wish OKC was going to do that, but they're not going to do it. I don't know. You can't do that against the Warriors. There's the only problem with all 5 All-Stars.
All right. Colors. Like dragging this on.
Okay, so
colors.
Colors.
What are we talking about? Colors.
That's me. That's my stuff. My question is my purple your purple? Let's get into it a little bit.
No.
Yeah, we're going to get into it.
No, that's the statement you said. I was answering to you.
His answer is no.
So you don't think so? Okay, I'm going to explain.
Okay, why do you not finish?
Right? Sorry, I need the intro. Colors. Colors are what you see with your eyeballs. Yeah. Roy G. Big, you got all the colors of the rainbow. Right?
Yep.
So, in kindergarten, pre-K kindergarten, you're taught grass is green.
Yes.
The sky is blue.
Yes.
Okay, so what they
What's the sky?
how do they teach you what color the grass is? They said, look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
It is green.
This is
They don't tell you why.
every color, everything that looks like this is green.
Yeah. Why is it green opposed to any other color? Is it because of the way it looks? We're strictly going off the way it looks.
Yes.
Right? The way the light hits it and the way it has pigment. What if I'm seeing your red when I look at grass? What if my eyes don't perceive the same? Because we can't measure what our eyes see without destroying them completely.
Yeah.
We have cones in our eyeballs. They're cones, they're little rods. They go inside of our, I want to say retina?
Maybe. That's in your eye. So we'll go with
It's
it.
anatomy, I don't know. I did a whole chapter over the eyeball, and I have no idea.
And then the light hits the eye, and then the cones perceive it. Your cones are your primary colors.
Okay.
That we learned in art or whatever. What are they? Yellow. What are primary colors?
Yellow, red.
Yellow, red.
No, it's like it's
yellow,
three.
red.
Yeah. No. Yes. I know they make orange at one point. So yes, yellow, red, blue.
Well, I'm looking it up because I don't know.
Do purple and yellow make violet, or blue and yellow make violet? Or purple?
Red and blue.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So red.
Yeah, it's red, yellow, blue.
Red, yellow, blue. Okay. Red, yellow, blue. Gotcha.
So yeah, the three types of cones: yellow cone, the red cone, the blue cone. And there's a wheel of if you have all three cones working, and you see a color, you can proceed with perfectly. If a cone is damaged or not working properly, you're going to proceed color completely. That's what the color line says.
Yeah.
So,
but the color is still the color, right? Because it's okay. So we're at young ages. Yes, we're taught that colors are based on your sight, what you see and see, right? But later you learn that colors are a reflection of light and how
a mixture of shades
and the waves being reflected. That's not not necessarily what we perceive, but it's a scientific these waves are emitted and it's this color.
They're not waves though. It's light hitting. It's reflecting.
Yeah.
So it's the sunlight. It's not the actual item itself. It's the way it's reflecting sunlight.
Yes.
So what if I see grass and it's green?
Okay.
It is my green. It's what I'm told my whole life is green. Same color as your shirt, right? But I see it in a way you're taught it's green too, but your eye sees it differently. But your whole life you've been taught that color is green, so you're convinced it's green. It is green. It's your green. Your green might not be my green, because my green is, I'm told my whole life this is green. What if my eye sees it a different color?
Yes. That's like what colorblind is, right?
No.
No, okay. What
because color is subjective to our way of teaching it.
Yes. That's what he's saying. You understand it? Yeah. So he sees green, it's his green, but that may be my
light,
right? Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
And because it's not, we've gone through multiple things throughout time with colors being people can argue colors sometimes. With a dark purple or blue, people can argue that.
Yeah.
That should be something that's concrete. That is purple or that is blue. And it's not. A lot of times people go, no, that red looks orange to me.
Exactly.
What if I'm seeing it closer to a different color that is shaded around it like a red? It looks like an orange. But it's actually your green. So you're like, what the fuck? Where are you getting that color from?
What?
No, that's clearly red, but you're seeing a different color. You're seeing my other color. You're seeing my purple that you're taught is red your whole life.
Yeah.
Orange and pink goes hand in hand.
No, I understand. I just don't get where is this coming from? Are there actually people that are taught the colors are different?
No.
It's just
well, maybe because if I'm telling you.
Yes.
Okay.
But I feel like it's been established that we're gonna teach this is green, and so everyone's gonna perceive this as green. Yes, there's different shades of green. That's where darker colors can look different in different light because it's absorbing and reflecting different amounts of light at different times. Mm-hmm. But it's still shit.
When do you learn colors? When do you learn colors?
Oh, your kindergarten, toddler.
You don't know any better. You're not gonna sit here and argue with the teacher. Oh, that's not green. You don't know what the fuck green is.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I have a master's, even though I haven't been alive long enough to fucking. No, see, I don't think we see the same colors. And you can't go into the eyeball and look. You can't prove it. So it's always going to be up for debate. Because, you can't sit here and tell me we see the same color when there's no way of proving it.
Zero chance of proving it. You can't, because you can't go in our eyeballs and see what we're seeing. Exactly what we're seeing.
You could try to get on the optic nerves and connect eyeballs, the endings of eyeballs to a monitor or something. That way.
But I don't think you would still be seeing out of your eyeballs the color.
But doing that while someone's alive would probably hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but even then, if you were seeing what. Even what you were saying, what Dalton said is connecting it and seeing it on a screen. Mm-hmm. The person looking at the screen would still see the same color they were seeing before. It wouldn't help.
You're exactly right. Yeah.
It wouldn't help them.
No, wait. No. It would be different. You'd be like, like, cause
What do you see this color
like
as?
he's looking at grass, okay, and this is your color green, but it's his color red.
So the guy taking the test says grass is green, and you're over here examining the monitor, and you're like, that's not.
Hold on.
That is blue.
No.
What?
Okay, but you said that. Wait, I had an argument and I totally just lost it. I totally just freaking lost it. It was something like, okay, the color. We're saying like the color is the same, but we perceive it differently. It's how you guys are arguing it.
Yes.
The color is the same, but we may perceive it differently.
Yes.
No,
Right?
we're taught that all these colors
Yes.
are a certain color. So
Yes.
like that's green, this
Yeah.
is red, that's blue. Okay? But we may be seeing different
Yes,
colors.
I get that.
So it's
I
not
understand.
I mean, okay, it's not
And
But-
so when you guys are saying that like connected and like you look at the screen,
Mhm.
okay. So even though like it's connected to my eye and I'm seeing green,
Yes.
okay, and I see it as green, and then he's looking at it, you're still gonna see it as the color you think it is anyways. It wouldn't change because the color is the same, but he's still gonna perceive it the same way, whether or not like it's still gonna look green to him,
Mhm.
whether or not it's on the screen.
No, if it's on the screen.
No,
then
it
it's
will
like-
be the same.
No, it's
No.
not. No, it's not. No. Because of the monitor, it's seeing. Okay, so it's seeing. So it's hooked up to Dayton. Okay.
Yes.
His green is my red.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So therefore, it'd be showing up red
But I see.
on my red. It'd be showing up my red, and I'm looking at the monitor. I'm like, that's not
Oh,
fucking
okay.
green.
I get
No, that is
I get
red.
it.
Yes.
And
Like I know that's grass, but that's red. That's not green. There's something wrong with you. Pretty much.
Gotcha.
Is what we're trying to. That's the
Gotcha.
argument.
Okay.
And I think the biggest problem with this and not being able to prove anything, describe the color green.
Grass.
No, describe it not using like what is green.
I have no clue.
It looks green.
It's green. Definitely green.
It is blue but greener with
A lot more greener.
It's a
than blue.
weird shade of blue.
there you go.
It's about as close as I think
It's
I can get.
turquoise. Just take out
But
the
then you're like, describe blue.
Yeah.
And then what you doing?
I don't know.
Exactly, you can't do anything.
I get it.
That's the one.
It's freaking weird,
Jason.
but I get it.
Jason, we have talked to him about these colors things before. He's on our side though. So I have it turned
This is
you.
like basketball
Dude,
locker room
I-
talk.
my mind
Before
is-
game,
I don't
everybody just
know,
like,
right?
yeah.
So
I get your argument. That we perceive colors differently.
Mhm.
Yes. So is my purple your purple?
I don't think so.
No.
I
don't
can.
think so.
I'm not going to say no because it depends on who you're talking to.
Purple is purple. Is
Yes.
my purple your purple though?
It depends on the people. Like
Exactly.
it depends on the individual. So I'm not gonna say just forcing. I'm not gonna say no. Your purple isn't my purple. I'm gonna say maybe.
And what
Because
what if the guy
I can't definitively say yes or no. Like if me and you look at two like purple things, we're probably gonna say yes,
Mhm.
that's purple.
Yeah.
So for me and you, your purple is my purple. Yes. But for somebody else, I don't know.
And like if you hook somebody up to a thing, what if for some odd reason they see the exact same colors you do? So now it's all fucking skewed. Like it's a bad test sample. Like it's
Well, they would obviously test more than one person. I hope they don't just like, oh,
How
we're gonna
the-
pick you. And then,
how are you gonna detach
can't
somebody's
do this.
eyeball while it's working?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. Medicine has gone a long way since we've just been alive, so I feel like they can probably do it at some point in the future. Okay, not like tomorrow, but like maybe like 100 years or something.
Jason, you do not disagree. Dickhead.
Okay. Do you have anything else for us other than this color talk? 'Cause I feel like we're
I
exhausted.
think color went a little longer than I was expecting to. So let us know, besides you, Jason, if you agree or disagree, and is my purple your purple?
Be sure to do that in the comments on our
Oh,
YouTube.
Tell them about it.
We would appreciate that very much. All right, so social medias. We have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Facebook, I won't be honest, we don't really keep up with that much.
Nope.
But check it out anyways, we appreciate it.
I like the page.
Twitter is the only odd one. It's at the Premier Cast.
Yep.
Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube are all the Premier Podcast. Be sure to check those out. Drop a follow on YouTube or on Twitter and Instagram and on YouTube. Hit that subscribe, like on our videos, and
Send us
ring that bell.
like DMs of like shit you want us to talk about, so we can cover it and
Yes.
try to talk about it. I mean, we're probably not going to be like super educated or not take thorough investigation into what you're saying.
We'll look into it a little bit though and give our opinions.
We'll try to help you out a little bit, and it's probably only going to be a little bit.
Try to bring more comedy to it than needed, but
yeah.
I think that sums it all up. We good to go?
I think we're good.
All right, this is Wick saying keep them beeholes tight.
This is J Mac. Watch out for them bush wookies.
And this is Tuna. #ballin'.